Welcome everyone to Tales and Friends, the podcast. All right, so as we're gonna start introducing. We're gonna start introducing. Hi, I'm Tails, the host, and introducing Morgan Mills,
Hi, Morgan. Nice to meet y'all.
Metalhead Pizza Guy,
What's up, guys? How you doing?
and Fabu Fabi.
Hi, I have a bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Oh my God!
Yep.
It's fine. We're doing. Oh yeah, we're live streaming this on Plexstorm.com/stream/Miss Morgan. You want to check that out? Check that out.
Nah.
Yes, yes. So let's see here. All right,
Oh
so
my god.
yeah, so there's plenty of stuff to talk about during this during this freaking podcast episode. So from now on, we're doing bi-weekly.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing bi-weekly now. So we decided I just go bi-weekly. Why the fuck not? All right, so
It's easier.
it's easier, and plus also in today's program, we're gonna talk about the April 29th, 2020 episode of AEW. Also, the releases of Cain Velasquez and Curtis Axel. Also,
And the allegations about Velveteen Dream
the Velveteen Dream.
and the new trailer for the WWE Battlegrounds game, which looks fucking sick, by the way. It's only been like 20 seconds.
And the Last of Us Part 2's new release date, PlayStation
Mm-hmm.
Plus games for May 2020, the Travis Scott concert in Fortnite, and final thoughts on the Guilty Gear Strive beta, and no Nintendo Direct plan for June, and also
What?
and no
Well, we'll get to that.
and One Punch Man live adaptation. So
And
Well,
Blue Exorcist.
Blue Exorcist, which Augie's gonna be talking about today as well. All right,
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, so
Let's get started.
let's get started. Yeah. So all right, so AEW. All right, let's talk. All right, so AEW started out with I think was a good match between Cody and Darby Allin. I feel like this match was actually good. There was some cool stuff here and there. There were like
Oh my goodness.
This
that
match
was insane.
was fun.
this match
I
was
love
fun. They
this
were
match.
at first they were like starting out like going like like blips and all that.
Normal wrestling.
Yeah, and there was actually a lot of good stuff. And then you know it's the part where fucking you know how like fucking
What?
you know how like they fucking what was that thing? Oh yeah, I remember now. So basically when when they were outside,
Yeah.
supposedly like fucking Darby Allin was trying to charge at freaking Cody, but
Yeah.
instead of that Cody just moved out of the way.
Oh, I
and,
saw that. I saw
and
that.
Brandy crashed into the fucking the guardrail. That's what it's called.
It gives me ambulance matches vibes.
Oh my gosh.
And I noticed,
I,
yeah, it was fucking crazy. So she was out for a little bit, and I noticed in this match too that they were getting kind of creative with the fucking submissions too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were getting kind of creative with their fucking submissions. There was one with their. I remember one Cody did like he did like he did a submission on like his back or whatever. I think you remember that
right.
one, and then I forgot what was the one that Darby Allin did though. But there was one part where Darby Allin was hitting the leg with his head.
Oh. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I
that was
remember
that was fucking fun.
brutal. That was
That
brutal.
was
Yeah.
yes, and one of the scenes like also they were copying they were stealing each other's finishers too.
That was awesome.
Yes, that
I
was awesome.
love the idea of stealing each other's finishers and beating the shit out of people.
Yes,
I wish more people would win with the finishers though. It would be so humiliating and would create so much drama for a story.
Yes, it would. And yeah, they were stealing each other's finishers and stuff, and then and supposedly there was one part where supposedly Cody was getting like water from Brandy Road and stuff,
Yeah.
and then fucking fucking Darby fucking throw the fucking shit at him and stuff and all that.
Right.
It's fucking yeah. This match had a lot of good stuff, and supposedly how it ended was like, although it doesn't look.
The ending was really weird.
Yes,
That's all I have to say.
I feel like they were trying to do a roll up, but I think they messed that one up.
I assumed Darby was going to win,
Yes,
and then
it looked like
Cody.
it looked like Darby was gonna win. He was upset.
It was. I don't know if that was a fuck up or not, but they can't go back now.
I know they cannot go
Yeah.
back now. It really sucks, you know. Like
But I'm fine with this. I'm
I'm
fine with Cody Rhodes
yeah
beating,
yeah
and that
that was
he
actually a
is
good
he
match.
is a corporate suit, and I don't know how to explain it.
All right, so
Me neither.
and then following afterwards there was like the Scorpio Sky segment, which was basically like how would I call that segment? Just
Weird.
yeah, it's just like introduction weird, and then the MJF segment was hilarious and stuff. Like supposedly
I
like
love the
Oh
MJF
my goodness,
segment.
yes.
He's talking about how
he
fucking
broke his
he
nails
broke
and
a
shit.
nail and now it's a super nail,
That's a
Oh my
super
god.
yes
and then he's wearing a neck brace because he nicked his neck while shaving. It's
yes
amazing. You gotta go check out that shit.
yeah, that was hilarious. He's a really good heel.
Goddamn hilarious.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and for our next match is Warlow versus
I
Musa.
don't even know. Like I know it. I
It's
know. I don't know
basically
what I'm
it's
supposed to think
basically
about this.
it's basically kind of
It
like
was a squash
it
match.
was a squash match and
Musa was getting his ass kicked. You know what my problem with squash
Uh-huh.
matches nowadays in AEW compared to squash matches in WWE?
what?
What?
Squash matches in WWE at least you know how in AEW when you see like you know it's going to be a squash match because it doesn't because in the opening like when they're doing the opening and like talking running out of the card it only says something like Wardorf in action or fucking Brody Lee or some shit. When it says one guy in action but it doesn't tell you the other guy, oh my god, it's like says Jake Hager. Remember the first time we did this where it was Jake Hager in action and he was
Oh
fighting
yeah,
against
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about
at
now.
least it tells you the other guy's name in some cases, or doesn't talk
Yeah.
about either guy when it's a squash match because
Hmm.
you don't get you have the illusion that it's a fair fight as opposed to one guy just beating the shit out of the other guy is so unimportant that he doesn't get his own fucking title card
Yeah.
name on the title. On the other hand, you could go to WCW route, where in this one WCW route was so funny, where they would give the entrance to the jobber and not to the actual squasher. It's so
So we
I was going back and watching WCW. It was
yeah, so
back on the network.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's bad shit. I don't
so basically
understand. Wardlow
Warlow.
murdered this man.
Yeah,
Even Chris
he did
Jericho was talking about how
yeah, he did like that kind of like an F5 type of move, but not
and
Oh my
Chris
god.
Jericho is an asshole in AEW, and even he's like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be a murder." No, it's not. It's incest. So how do you not stop the match?
Yeah. Chris Jericho is actually well.
I don't know how to explain it.
Chris,
He,
Chris Jericho is good on commentary.
yeah,
I
he's
love
good.
him on commentary. He is a
I mean,
national treasure
like, why couldn't he in WWE? Actually,
because Jim Ross and Jerry King Lawler are mainstays. Now it has to be Michael Cole. It's so weird. Michael Cole is so bad. I hate.
oh my god! Don't even mention that guy's name. Oh my goodness.
I don't understand. I don't know who I hate more, Dolph Ziggler or Michael Cole. And I used to love Dolph Ziggler, and now I absolutely fucking cannot stand him.
Yeah, he's kind of a
And the
jerk.
reason, they're the dumbest reason. He kept losing, and I lost faith in him. And the reason, and the main turning point was, I'm sorry for going off on a tangent here. When we went to go see my first wrestling show ever was NXT Takeover 2017. You know, the big Gargano Ciampa match, the
oh
DIY
yeah,
versus and then I was watching Backlash on the TV when Omar and Fabian were there,
From what
and
year?
it was absolutely terrible. The opening match was ugh.
Wait.
That made me lose faith in Dolph Ziggler, where he came out for Nakamura and then he lost.
What
Okay,
year was
go.
it though?
So,
What year was it?
2017. This was like 3 years ago.
Damn.
yeah, that was,
It was
I remember 20. Oh man,
yeah.
I remember that NXT takeover.
I loved
Man.
the NXT takeover. I just hated Backlash.
Mhm.
So I did really though. Okay, so let's keep going, and then
So
we'll talk more about this
now,
dumb
the
shit.
next segment is the bubbly bunch.
Oh my god,
that was so funny.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved about. They could just make it a TV show
Yes. I remember one
or
thing.
like on a YouTube show. Even that would make
Yeah.
sense to me.
Yeah, I remember.
I-
I remember when Sammy Guevara, like, he said, like, I did want that flip flam challenge. You can, anyone who disagrees with me can suck my big bottle of sanitizer. And I think it said Walgreens on the fucking thing as well. I think it said Walgreens on the fucking
That
thing
is
as well.
some product placement.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And you
I
know,
mean,
you remember when they were doing and then they were doing the punching.
wait. Did Sammy Guevara actually go to Walgreens and actually bought like
I guess
20?
he would have
Oh
too.
my gosh. But the funniest thing on that segment was Vicky Guerrero. I wouldn't be surprised if she was with AEW because I thought he was so signed to WWE.
No, she's not. She's not. She's been gone. She's been gone. She only had done like one-off appearances, and that's it. So,
With
Oh yeah.
with the Rumble, that was a weird appearance.
yeah.
At
Anyway,
least,
I
yeah.
did really what I did really like was remember when they were just whenever someone would punch the camera
Yeah.
and it would change to a completely different person.
Yes.
It
Oh yeah.
like in a completely different background. It reminds me of the Phil Collins "Take Me Home." Whenever he would hit his head towards the camera, it would change the entire scene. It was amazing. I loved it.
Oh my god, I love that part.
Yeah. There was some cameos too from other celebrities like Gabriel Iglesias. You know, Fluffy, the comedian.
Oh my god, Fluffy! I forgot.
And I forgot the other
I
guy who I
love
forgot.
Gabriel Iglesias.
What was the guy name with the taser? There was a guy with a
Um,
Morgan. Do you know the guy who had the taser?
No, I don't remember.
Lou
I
Ferrigno?
can't.
Lou Ferrigno?
wasn't it Kirk Hawkins?
No.
No.
Wait. Are we
Luke.
talking from the what? What? Okay, so
We're talking
we'll
about the
talk.
bubbly bunch.
No, I know. But he
You
had
don't.
it.
He had a taser.
I don't fucking know.
You don't remember?
No, look, I don't know. I'm not good with celebrities any more than you guys.
Luke
Despite the
Frango or
fact that I
whatever?
watched
Luke Ferrigno or something like that. I forgot.
Lou Ferrigno,
Yeah.
wasn't he? What wasn't he? Fucking he was the Incredible Hulk for fucking for 1974 show.
Yeah, cause I remember. I
Yeah, I
remember.
know.
Yeah, I
Hulk
remember.
voice was an
I remember saying, "Is that Luke Ferrigno with a taser?" Like that's what Chris Jericho said.
That was weird. Yeah, that's Lou Ferrigno.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
only reason I know Lou Ferrigno is because back on the Elroy Network, they used to show like he was the Incredible Hulk in the 70s. He also does the Hulk's, ever Hulk's growls in basically everything ever now, including Avengers movies, video games, the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction game. He's not the. It, but yeah, he was the Hulk in that campy 1974 fucking Hulk movie live action show.
Mhm.
Which anyway, yeah, I know him.
Yeah. So Yeah. So
I'm surprised he wasn't a wrestler.
why you want everyone to be wrestlers now?
No, he just seemed like he was a he should have been a bodybuilder. He was a bodybuilder that should have been a wrestler. Have you seen all the bodybuilders turn wrestlers like Lex Luger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the total package.
Yeah, so I'm surprised not all about like it's weird, but okay, well, let's go move on.
Right. So yeah. So yeah. And so our next match is Jimmy Havoc and Kip Sabian versus the Best Friends. No
Oh my!
DQ,
I
no
like
count.
this match,
Yeah, that match.
kinda.
Yeah, that match was actually was good. Actually was good in my opinion. There was like a lot of there was like a
There was
lot
like a lot.
there was like a
There was
lot
like
of
a
great spots. There was a lot of good
dude.
spots.
I mean, like, but there was like some insane moments in that match.
Yes.
I thought like one of the guys was actually going to do like a coup de grace.
Oh yeah, they did too. They did in a match. It was like I see.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
yeah,
see. I did see that,
yeah. There was a lot of
and
crazy stuff. There
I
was
know. I mean,
there was a lot of
I mean,
crazy
like,
stuff. There was one where like there was one where like what there was one, and I remember Jimmy Havoc was throwing fucking chairs like crazy. Jimmy
oh
Havoc,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
chairs
remember
hurt.
chairs? He was throwing chairs, and then he was throwing. Man, Jimmy Havoc was throwing shit. He was throwing
I
shit
know.
It
everywhere.
was insane.
It was just saying, yeah, and
Now,
supposedly like supposedly like for a while, Jimmy and Kip Sapien were dominating, and then after a
Then
while,
the
yeah, after a while, freaking there was one spot where supposedly like with the chairs and stuff, where like
uh-huh.
like what type of
yeah,
Morgan with the chairs with the coup de grace and stuff and all that.
yeah.
Yeah, like they had set it up. It was like fucking painful and shit,
It looked brutal.
and then there was one where fucking Chuck Taylor did like the fucking like the pile driver.
Onto a chair.
Yes, that shit was nuts.
One where like they set it on like the middle rope and we're gonna do it
Yeah,
and suplex it. It was
Oh my gosh, that
that
one
was
was.
terrifying.
yes,
Oh
that
my god,
was.
that scared me. I thought that the wrestler was actually going to break his back or something.
I thought someone was gonna die because of that.
Yes,
Shit.
I remember fucking Orange Cassidy coming back and stuff, and supposedly like um Penelope Ford did interfere a little bit in the match, and supposedly like she was about to kick freaking Orange Cassidy, but instead kick her boyfriend and stuff,
Yeah.
Kip, and then afterwards, Penelope Ford was trying to jump on freaking Orange Cassidy, and then she tried to spear him, but instead she spears fucking Kip Sapien, which that was actually gold. And then
Yeah.
and supposedly how the match ended was like both Orange Cassidy and Jimmy Havoc were like on like on the right on the top left corner
Mhm.
and stuff, and supposedly like Jimmy Havoc was jump off on Penelope Ford and Kip Sapien, and then Chuck Taylor was what grabbed fucking Jimmy Havoc, was fucking what you call it, was grabbing him, like he was like running towards him into a pile driver on the fucking whole bunch of piles of chairs.
Yeah.
That shit was nuts. 1, 2, 3, best friends win the match, which was a good match.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
That was
Great match. Great
that,
match.
that was a good match. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here. And then there was like the Britt Baker role models segment too, which I
Yeah.
which I thought was kind of funny though and stuff. And she was like,
I
she messed up like her makeup artist's
oh
name and stuff and all that. Remember that?
yeah.
And then she was kind of like dissing like fucking Tony Schiavone and stuff, calling him
Well,
fat.
because of his teeth.
Yeah, teeth
Like
because
she's a shitty dentist. I mean, she's kind of a decent. I mean, I guess, but you don't shit on your clients like that.
Oh my
Unless
gosh.
they unless they fuck you over, and then
yeah, that shit.
but trust me, I've seen some clients dig dirty on some people anyway.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
It's
This,
it's rough.
it kind of reminds me of that segment that Tony Schiavone did in TNA with Percy Pringle and this uh interviewer named Goldie, I think is her name. And she was like roast what?
What?
Oh,
Go ahead.
it's like that segment reminded me when Tony Schiavone with me when he was like insulting Mike Tenay Percy Pringle or Paul Bear if he's doing.
Right.
He was like acting like a total heel there, you know.
Well, I mean, he had to deal with a bunch of shit in WCW. I would hate wrestling too if he had to go through WCW in 2000.
He
he
looks more calm down now.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, it took like 20 years, but I understand why he would be so pissed. WCW to be a commentator for WCW in the year 2000. That's all I have to say about the matter.
Well, he did commentate for the, but it was for a short while though.
Yeah, and then yeah, I get that, but that's not the problem. Is that he had to, WCW was really really bad near the end,
Yeah, it was bad. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep
All right, so our next
going.
one, it's
I
the
honestly
Sean,
like
it's
Tony
the,
Schiavone as a commentator. He's really cool. I don't know about
all
the
right.
person though.
Sean Spears first. Yeah. So the Sean Spears match versus something black. I forgot.
I don't remember.
Oh, Baron Black. I think it was Baron Black. Yeah.
It was such a
It
it was a dumb name. Like Baron Black reminded me of Baron Corbin, and you don't want
Oh
that.
my god.
I feel like this match was just a filler match. Basically,
Well, it probably was.
it was a filler match, and it's supposedly Sean Spears win with the C4, and then after the C4, it was not enough for him, so he started to use the sharpshooter, and then
So I have a question. How long was that match?
fire like
Because the
crying.
first time my eyes were glazed over. The first time I watched it, I had to watch it again.
It was like that short. It wasn't like very eventful match. It wasn't like a very.
That's why I was no wonder. Well, I mean, it was like.
That's why I said it was a filler
I
match.
like
It's just
AEW a lot. I still like it. I don't know how to explain it. You know how Raw is like 3 fucking hours. You
yeah,
can't miss anything in those 3 hours. Otherwise, you miss something. Because
yeah.
it's not like they keep going and going. TN fucking AEW never had that until that point where I'm like every match is awesome except I forget a match because I watched it with my eyes like glazed over because it's not that great and I forget about it. That's what
Yeah, so it was just a match like you'll forget it like the next week, and then the bro.
It'll forget it the next day more like it.
Yeah, more likely. Yeah, more likely. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just it's just All right, so our next match is Brody Lee versus Marco Studd.
This
And
was I don't know how to this was funny but not intentionally. I'm pretty sure I feel like oh my god I'm sorry. I was playing Super Mega Baseball and I hit a pitcher in the face.
yeah,
But yeah, this match was I don't know if it was supposed to be funny because they're hyping it up as like a big match on Dynamite,
hmm
and then Marco Studd just gets destroyed because he's small. Which I don't know if that was meant if he was trying if that was the joke or if they were trying or if it just happened. You know what I mean?
yeah. No.
Oh my goodness.
It was funny. I honestly like the match when Marco Studd immediately
It
goes
was just
starts attacking him, and then Brody Lee just pushes him out with one hand, and it's like, okay, you just buried a midget.
yeah, pretty much.
I understand he's one of two other people that are one is moderate size and a mild man, and the other one's a dinosaur luchador, so,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically it was kind of a squash match. Brody was whooping his ass.
I mean, I don't know if I can call it a squash match, because one was a little person, but I think it was like a joke match.
I don't know.
It
I don't think it was
isn't
a
the
joke.
little person's fault that he's little.
That's really bogus.
I'm just saying,
I
he's
feel
short.
if I remember correctly, I think Brody Lee is like very tall.
Well, Marco Stunt's also short. That's why they call it. Why do you think the team is called the boy and his dinosaur? Because he looks like a boy. Seriously, how old is Marco Stunt? I know he did a match with Brian Alvarez at one point. Hold on, let me look at this.
Just
Go ahead, keep going.
All right, so basically, Yeah, so basically,
Marco's Stunt is 23 years old. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
younger than us.
So yeah,
Damn.
he's still yeah. I wouldn't have expected that.
And look at his height. Look at his height.
Let's find out.
5 something.
5 feet 2 inches, so he's just as tall as Jon Stewart. That's
Yeah,
kind of sad.
yeah. So that's
Jon
what.
Stewart's only 5'2". I can't believe it.
Yeah, so you know how tall Brody Lee is. That's why I'm telling you, Brody Lee is fucking tall.
Yeah, but you know,
I know it's because that's how it is. It's like sometimes.
he's 6 feet 5 inches. Jesus.
Yeah. So
But he's 40 years old. Holy shit! I would never have guessed that.
who Brody Lee?
Granted, the beard. Brody Lee is 40 years old.
He looks young.
He looks really young for a 40-year-old. Granted,
Yeah.
wrestling might. I don't understand. Wrestling either makes you look very young or very old in a very fast time.
Mhm. It does.
Like,
That's why
it's weird because.
that's why you gotta keep working out shape.
Well, here. Okay, so yes, I'll keep going. And
All right. So
let me
next.
talk about this.
All right. So
I'm 26. Okay, I'm 26. People keep thinking I'm like 18 years old because of the medication I'm on. Plexstorm viewers would know this. I'm on a bunch of medication. And I look way younger than I was like 3 years ago,
Mhm.
and that was all thanks to estrogen. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So and then yeah. So Brody won the match. Of course it was obvious with a power bomb. Oh, well, it
Yeah,
was,
power bombs are deadly.
yeah. So the match was like
Mm-hmm.
well, it's kind of like destroying the match. It's kind of just Brody
It's,
destroying.
it's I wasn't sick of the game, but I wasn't really sick of it yet, but it's this show. You know how you have that show where there's a make or break moment where you
Mhm.
think it's a bad show or a good show.
Yeah.
In certain cases, that
Yeah.
was that make or break moment was a make a moment because of the last
Mhm.
match on the show. Sometimes it just feels like a slog going through wrestling at times.
All right.
You
So
know what
our
I
next
mean?
yeah. So our next one is the John Moxley promo.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
It reminds me of how much
yeah.
a polite person John Moxley is,
Yeah. He's
despite
the
being a psychopath,
yes.
kinda. He
Yes.
literally says
It was
his woman, he loves his wife because there's got to be you have to be a hell of a woman to have to deal with me during an entire for an inside. You know what I mean?
inside the whole thing during the thing that's going on right now.
Yeah, he got a good like PS public service announcement
Yes.
by
Call your
John
grandma.
Moxley.
Call your grandmother. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes, it was good. He had a good promo there and stuff, and then not for our main event, Lance Archer
I love
versus
this match. I love this match.
oh this match this match make me cheer for Dustin Rhodes. This
This
match,
match made the show for me
yeah,
because
this
if this
match,
match was terrible, I would have called.
yes,
This would
this
have
match,
been brutal for me to go through this pay
yes,
per
this
view. But I
match,
love this match. This match made my whole day better.
yeah, this
But
match,
despite Dustin Rhodes losing.
yeah, this match was
But
actually
then
really
again,
good.
we did that. We already had that feud for. Oh shit!
Yeah, so
I'm dead.
basically, yeah, so basically this match was actually good and emotional. Like you see, there was like one where he got his head open and shit.
Yes, and then he's
Oh,
grabbing the head, and it's like, oh,
oh
Yes,
my
ironic.
gosh.
It looked like he was ripping open the scar, like the bleeding.
yes,
Like he was trying to rip open the cut. It would have been rough, and that would have
yes,
been really bad.
yeah. That match was actually good. And there was one move that I like what Lance Archer did. Like he looked like he was doing a schoolboy. You know on schoolboys like where he's like walking on the rope and shit.
Yeah, like the most dangerous move in the world.
Yeah, and then he did like a moonsault off it, which was fucking dope.
That was a dangerous move. It's not. You know how some people use? I use the joke called this schoolboy the most dangerous
Well,
move
not,
in the world because every
no,
wrestler
no,
at
no.
least
It's not. It's called schoolboy or oh yeah,
it's a
it's schoolboy.
joke.
Yeah.
Because every wrestler in WWE at least has lost via schoolboy once. Maybe except Lesnar. You know what I
Isn't
mean?
that?
Yeah, it's and I mean on
talking about,
Raw.
I'm talking about, you know, when the Undertaker just jumps, like, goes on the Raw. That's what.
Oh, airborne.
Yeah, I
No,
know what you're talking about.
you know where he when he like grabs you, but he's on the ropes walking at the same time. So he,
Yeah.
Oh, old school.
old school. Yeah, that's my bad. Like old school.
Old school.
Yeah,
Old
so
school.
Lance Archer was doing the old school. Yeah, the old school,
Yeah,
and then he
I
turned
guess
That makes sense.
he turned into a
then.
he turned into like a moonsault off the rope and
I
hit fucking
yeah,
Dustin, which was
I
fucking dope.
I think
That was awesome, yeah.
I think he was paying homage to the Undertaker when he did that.
I mean, I
actually.
wouldn't be surprised.
Wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
though, but like
Yeah.
but it was it was really dope. Like like Lance Archer could do that shit. That's really
Oh
dope.
shit.
And then freaking uh and one of the other things earlier in the match, it was like I think Dustin did the crossroads, but fucking Lance Archer kicked out at one. Like
Yeah.
that was crazy. And then supposedly around the end of the match, supposedly like
Yeah, he was so dead.
yes,
Like Dustin was so dead that someone was gonna throw in the towel for him, and then Cody stopped him, and then fucking Lance Archer started grabbed him and started banging his head into the fucking mat. I thought he was going to kill the man.
and
Then
one,
he got
Damn.
pinned.
1, 2, 3, Lance Archer. So we're gonna see Lance Archer versus
Versus Cody Rhodes in the finals of the TNT Championship.
on
I'm fine with this.
on Double or Nothing, the pay per view.
Oh my gosh.
My God, when is
When
that?
is
When
it?
is that?
I
When
think
is that
May
though?
23rd.
So we got
Ooh,
time.
Yes, we have time. Yeah, so that's gonna be so that's
It's gonna be interesting.
yeah. So overall this episode
I like this one.
was pretty good. I think
Yeah.
I think so far the segments were funny. Some of the segments were funny. Most of the segments were funny. The only match I wouldn't care about is like the Brody Lee,
The match, you know,
the Brody Lee, the freaking
I like
the Brody
the squash, but it was fine.
the freaking Warlow, and then the Shawn Spears.
The Warlow match, I don't. I mean, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah, but overall they have like they
It
have
was
some good.
it was a good show. I liked it.
It was a good show. So my rating has to be like, I think for how for a decent showing, for a decent has a lot of good segment, the bubbly bunch and all that, and
Oh my goodness.
I will have to
Yes.
say 3.5, 3.5 stars, 3.5 stars.
I would say 4.5.
Well, what would you say, Morgan? Morgan? Morgan?
Hello.
Hello, Morgan.
Okay, my back.
All right. So what would you
Oh,
say?
I was having issues, so give me a sec. Yeah, you're good. You can get going.
No, what would you say for rating out of 5 stars?
3 stars. Out of 5, 3. Yeah, 3 sounds good because there's only a couple matches that I didn't like. Like one that I actually just.
Yeah, 3.5 stars. Like 3.5 stars is actually a good it's actually a good show.
Oh shit.
It's actually a good show. It's like
Same here.
same here. It's like actually a good show.
Yeah, I
All right,
like
so
it.
all right, so now we're gonna go on to the WWE releasing Cain Velasquez and Curtis Axel. All right, so
Okay,
Oh my
so
gosh.
all right,
Curtis.
so
I mean, Cain Velasquez was. I don't understand why they. I mean, I get why they released him, even though he really didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even get revenge on fucking Brock.
Yeah.
yeah, so I feel like the Cain Velasquez thing was just
It was dumb. Let's be honest.
I heard
Yeah.
I heard he had surgery and all that. He was supposed to be in the Rumble.
So yeah, and then you
supposedly.
would dump the guy immediately if he had surgery. That's bad. I mean, Grant Cain Velasquez
Well,
money.
Cain Velasquez lost real badly to Brock.
Yeah, there was no point in him being there, and he didn't. And even Dominic, Rey Mysterio's son, didn't get revenge. So what was the fucking point?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
What's the point of bringing Cain Velasquez if you didn't beat Brock Lesnar?
I mean, or he didn't get revenge at least.
Yeah, it's like what's the point? Like yeah, so that's wasted, and then that's wasted. Like I say,
Okay.
it's just wasted potential,
Yeah, it was sad, but I mean, Curtis Axel, that one was sad.
That one was
How
actually
did you?
yeah. So Curtis Axel, like I felt like he should have been better
The
utilized.
company? How long was?
Well, he was Michael McKilligutty back when the
So it's
Nexus,
been like since like the early 2000s. Holy shit!
not early 2000s, like
Like
2010,
mid 2000s. I mean,
2010.
2010s.
really?
Yeah,
Remember the Nexus?
because remember,
The
yeah,
Nexus,
with
yeah.
Wade Barrett, David Otunga, Michael
Oh
Tarver, and
yeah,
all those.
fuck. And Daniel Bryan and Husky Harris became Bray Wyatt.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
I like. So it's only been that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
been like 12. It's then again. It's been like 10 years. So
yeah. So that's crazy.
yeah,
I remember him and Damien Sandow were like a comedy act too.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, remember that stuff.
yeah. I mean, I don't like. Okay, so I don't like. I don't like. I don't know if I really. I think I blocked a lot of that time out of my memory, just based on the fact that like the attitude. Like we go. Okay, so we went back and watched some of the shit from the Raw. The worst Raw I've ever seen. Before I started watching, before I was able to stop not watch Raw anymore,
Hmm.
was, and this is gonna be a story, was the August 24th, 1998 version of Raw, the go home show for fucking SummerSlam. That show had a Hell in a Cell match that ended in a DQ. Don't ask why. And it had the words both it had both the two phrases in cahoots and Fred used like 15 times. It had every match ended up in a DQ except for one. And the match that didn't end in a DQ was a brawl for all match where Bradshaw almost got killed by Bart Gunn.
Oh my gosh.
That was the go home show and it also had like a almost possible rape scandal from China and the Nation of Domination, which is terrifying, especially coming from a person who has issues with that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And then, but that's bad. It's not. It's worse. I don't know if that's worse than the Booker T Kurt Angle feud where Sharmell was getting sexually assaulted by Angle.
You
But
remember?
that's my story.
Yeah,
But
that's
oh my god, there was so much like, and that was the worst Raw I've ever seen. There are probably worse Raws after that,
yes. There's a
but
yes.
but like whatever.
So
Let's
that's
keep going.
yeah. All right. So not for the allegations versus
Yeah,
Velveteen Dream. I
that's the guy, and now he turns out to be a possible pedophile. Oh my god!
I I cannot.
I have no word. I have plenty to talk about this. You don't have to talk about it. I'll talk about it.
It's just I don't know how I feel. You could,
Tails here put back when we were playing. I think it was Fortnite or Paladins one day. He put in the best words. I would think I think he's the kind of guy that would do this, but at the same time, I don't think he's the kind of guy that would do this.
yeah, I actually said that because I can't tell. I cannot.
You can't tell anymore. He's like, especially after his debut on when we were watching the Dark Show and that was recording NXT Takeover. He was so sexual, and he still seems really sexual. But he seemed like he was so sexual that the moms that were in front of us really really loved him. It was, and they were the black moms, and it's like if you're gonna get over, you're gonna get over with a bunch of black moms and black women.
Well, he was supposed to be like a prince type of.
Exactly. That's how you get over to the black audience, by being Prince, I guess. Especially the femme princes. Okay.
Actually, everyone likes Velveteen Dream. You don't have to be black. Just
I love him. You're not wrong, but
it's just
I love him, and I'm
yeah.
sad that this happened.
I'm I
And then they gave him a title shot.
yeah, that too. Like you don't.
That bothered me.
I for once, let me give you some examples. Like you know how like Enzo got into like supposedly
And then he got cut immediately.
Yeah, he got cut immediately. Like
Big
first,
Cass got cut
well,
immediately after Money in the Bank.
well, we're not talking about Big Cat. We're talking about sexual. We're talking about
Sexual assault. Okay.
sexual
But
assault.
I mean,
Supposedly. So no, not Big Cat. I'm fucking Enzo. Enzo. That's what.
Yeah,
I mean.
I know.
Enzo
got cut immediately.
Well, actually, he got suspended first, and then he got
and
cut.
then cut immediately.
Cause they knew about it, and then afterwards, once WWE figured out like there was actually a trial and all that, and it'd been going on for a while and stuff, so they just decided, you know what? And since
They cut him
Enzo,
for good.
since Enzo had like backstage heat,
Yeah.
so they had to cut him. It's like
Yeah,
but and find out he was innocent. He was actually innocent.
yeah. But here's the thing, though. Both Triple H and Vince McMahon said that Enzo was never welcome back in WWE. So yeah.
Well, it's
But-
probably it's probably because it's probably because of the backstage heat. More likely the backstage heat, and I think the rape allegations were like
Didn't help.
were like the last straw. Was like the last straw for them. Basically.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah.
But yeah, like I've never seen something like this where you
I
have like
think-
a
I think I'm.
Has
He's
there ever been a
innocent.
case where-
He's innocent until proven guilty.
Yes, exactly.
He's innocent
But at
till
the
proven
same
guilty.
time, like how is the guy not getting a title shot? You know? Maybe wait a week to see what happens and then get him a title shot if he's innocent.
Yeah,
But holy shit.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait for a while until like he. How you say?
Until all the things clear up, and then see what happens. Don't give him a title shot the night after this happens. Granted, it might be a recording for all I know, but I thought it was live. But whatever.
I think they could be lies too, because there's some of the screenshots they seem kind of like why like, and then Velveteen Dream said in his Twitter like they're going to investigate the whole thing. Say they're going to investigate the whole thing. He said he never sent inappropriate pictures to that one underage fan, basically. So yeah, so we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens in that case. Like if there's anything, or let's just hope like
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I've been having it.
yeah. So we'll wait and see if things get clear up. You know,
All right.
we'll wait till see things clear up. We'll see if he's innocent or guilty. But right now he's innocent until proven guilty. Otherwise, then but it's gonna feel very weird. Like what's you know what let's see. You know what let's
Let's just move on.
let's just move on. Whatever happens, happens. You know, whatever happens, happens. You know. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Let's hope he's not a pedophile. Please, let's just hope.
I hope not.
I hope not, because I like him. If not, he just ruined a good career, man. All right, so next up is WWE Battlegrounds, the game.
And
I
love the trailer. It's only like 20
The
seconds.
trailer looks badass right there, dude.
The only thing I'm worried about is that all the fucking women are gonna look like little people. Have you noticed?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Charlotte and Becky look ugly.
It's
Ugh.
weird.
I mean, I'm kind of worried about this game.
I
Mainly
mean,
because it looks like a wannabe All Stars, and if
it
they
probably is.
and if they don't like pull it off, then it's not gonna be a good game.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm afraid that 2K can fuck it up is
Because it's bad WWE battle. It could be Playgrounds.
it could be NBA Playgrounds and shit, where supposedly like to get other players or characters, you're gonna have to do the
Fuck.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The loot crate system and stuff and all that.
Loot boxes, yeah.
Or
I hate those,
or
but-
this case like packs or whatever. But
Yeah, I
the
hate those.
thing is though, you have to actually buy the game and then do the
That if it's free, then I'm fine with that.
yeah, it's like if
Because they need to make 2K20 free because of how bad it was.
Yes.
It was so bad.
Yes, it was.
So,
Yeah.
what are we
So
up
that's
to
what.
next, Brett?
So that's I I'm like we'll see with WWE Battlegrounds. We'll see. Supposedly it looks more like a mobile game, but they didn't say it was mobile.
Mhm.
They did not say it was mobile either, or it was console. So we'll see how that goes. It's like we'll see. We'll see. Like all right. So now for our video game. Now not for our video game section. Now have you heard that Last of Us Part Two has a new release date?
What day is
Yeah.
it now?
It's June 19th of this year.
Oh, that's what they said about the. That's what they said about the new Lamb of God album. I know this is not in any of the topics, but I just wanted to point that out. So sorry about that, guys.
It's
Yes,
fine.
It's fine. I'm worried.
I mean, the only problem with that is that there's already like leaks, and they leaked like the ending and shit, and that can really hurt
Their
their
company.
sales.
yes,
I don't know. I heard people were kind of disappointed, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
yeah. Due to an angry employee releasing that shit. Yeah, so it's fucking weird. You know?
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah, it's like well, at least you don't have to at least you don't have to wait that long for the game. And my younger brother was like Fabian was like trying to stay away from spoilers as much as he can. Stay away from spoilers, like trying like spoiler alert. Like ev- every joke about it too. So yeah,
Well,
well
if you want to say from a real spoiler, stay away from Paul Heyman because he spoils everything. You know?
supposedly
Yeah.
supposedly like, but not every time it comes true.
Yeah.
It's,
All right, so next up is PlayStation Plus games for May.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I will have to say about the games like I felt like the this month's freaking PlayStation PlayStation Plus games are it's not a I don't think it's a good month. I don't think it's a good month.
Really? Because I know it's like Farming Simulator and City Skylines.
Yeah,
Um, I think it's okay because
yeah,
it's like a building type. I don't know. Like you just have to build, and it's like I don't know. People have a lot of time on their hands nowadays, so
I don't know how I feel about it. Very similar. It's like more like simulators type stuff, and I just I can understand you can have a bad month because and I don't know. That's how PlayStation feels like you have to bring out every type of game and stuff. But like I felt like it was weak because no offense to those people who like those games, I just felt like they were like weak. One of the weaker lineups for PlayStation Plus compared to others I've seen in the past. Trust me, I seen like because I've seen bad ones, but I think this one might be like the worst in my opinion. But I don't know.
What are the games?
We just told you what the games are.
I'm sorry, my eyes are glazed over. My ears are just like I've been having issues with my mic, so I didn't know if you guys could hear me.
Say again.
Like,
Tell them the names.
oh, it's a Farming Simulator
oh
and
yeah, I
City
remember that.
Skylines. Yeah.
Okay, so Farming Simulator, I don't understand why that's a game. I know at least two people that actually play it in my and those are both Eve people. DJ Doomwolf and DJ Riggs. I don't understand how they could play those kind of games. Because can't you just go? I understand not all people can go and be a farmer, but why would you want to be a fucking farmer? As for City Skylines, I don't understand why people like that. But being a farmer is not great. Granted, those simulators apparently are very money-ish. They make money. Like the Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, all of those make goddamn money. I'm not even sure how. Okay, that's it. That's my critique on it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just feel like it's weak.
It really is.
Or you might need to figure it out because you're making a lot of noise, unnecessary noise.
Yeah.
I'm using the mic stand and that's my goddamn toe. I thought I was using the headset with it. Sorry.
Yeah. Just so you know. Yeah. All right. So
I thought my headset was the one that was using the microphone on Discord. I guess not. Oh shit.
yeah. So all right. So yeah. So basically, I think it's just weak. Simple as that. I just think it's weak. But but since just get the games either way because they're free games.
Just
Either
in
way.
case they're actually good.
Yeah. Like even if they suck, just get them. Because most people just buy PlayStation Plus for the online anyway. So might as well take advantage of it. You know. All right. So
Okay.
our next thing is me, Morgan, Fabian. We're gonna talk about our fucking experience with the Travis Scott concert in Fortnite that happened like.
Oh my god. It was a spectacle. I liked it a lot more than the fucking the other one we just did yesterday.
Oh, the
The
DJ
fucking
one. Yes.
the fucking DJ set. That one was weird, but this was
That one was
goddamn
so
amazing.
disappointing.
The Travis skit was so disappointing. Like people were throwing dumpster fire gifts on the bottom of that. It was the worst.
Yeah, for the one.
Okay, let's talk about the Travis Scott concert. I honestly love because it started out as a giant Travis Scott who might as well be like a fucking monster, dancing around and shit. And then we started bouncing for no reason, which was cool. And then we also ended up doing like some fucking swimming. Someone else can talk about this. I don't know how to explain it. It was a spectacle.
My favorite part was when like we were up in the sky and we can see the season 1 map and season 2 map.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope. I think there's a lot. I don't know what my favorite part is because there's a whole bunch of good shit in
I
there.
do that.
I think my favorite part was the giant Travis Scott and he was like moving around like teleporting and shit and all that. I remember.
It was like he was Akuma.
Yes, it was fucking awesome. It got me to the point where like I wanted to buy a Travis Scott Fortnite figure, but it looked like these. I don't know if they're sold out or not, because I don't see it in the store anymore.
There's figures.
Yeah, but they cost they're kind of pricey, like $80.
Wow.
They're like, yes, I wanted to get one though, but it looks like they might have run out. He was
sold
selling
out already.
Yeah, he was selling good merch too. With the Fortnite, it was
That's
like
awesome.
he called it the Cactus Jack Entertainment System. And it showed like pictures of Fortnite and all that. He was selling that shirt.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was like and that concert made me like Travis Scott's music. I never listened to a Travis Scott song until after the concert.
I thought he was white because he sounds like a white name. Am I wrong? Travis.
I mean, I get it. Travis is a white name.
It really is.
I mean, what I thought.
Well, that's his stage name, but that's
I get that.
Yeah, that's true.
Travis Scott sounds like a country music artist from like 2010. Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what made it even more better was that everyone thought it was gonna be like the Marshmello concert, which was just like the DJ on the stage, and then we just saw like little things come out. But like instead, we got something bigger.
Yeah.
And I think that's what made it even more better because it was so unexpected.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was freaking. Me and Fabian went to almost every single show except for one, the second show.
I had to work, so I only saw it once.
Yeah, so Trust me, and I know they show it on YouTube. Like they have a YouTube video, like a YouTube music video about it. But being there feels a lot more different than actually watching it.
People even called it the Fortcella.
At the Fortella.
Coachella was canceled.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Even
I
Travis
didn't know
Scott.
they called
Look,
it.
even
I didn't know
look,
they called it that. I knew
yeah,
Coachella was canceled.
yeah. Even Travis Scott was calling it Fortella. Yeah, remember he was reacting to that.
Yeah,
He was
he was
reacting.
so happy about it. That was
Yeah,
so wholesome.
yeah. So yeah, so like the songs he used were like Highs in the Room, Stargazing, Sicko Mode. What else?
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, and then the new song, The Scots, featuring Kid Cudi, which was actually really good. I really love the I really like all those songs, and plus I listen to other songs too. So right now, some of the songs that I like right now, like from Kid Cudi, I'm not Kid Cudi. He's
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott. Yeah, Travis Scott is like on his Astro World album. I like No Bystanders, Stop Trying to Be God, Wake Up, and Sicko Mode, which was actually good. And then one and I forgot there was Birds in the Trap or something. The album I think it was called, or correctly. There was like one song I liked was like Through the Night with Kid Cudi, which is actually good, and then Goosebumps was actually good as well. So yeah, I'm starting to listen to more of his music. I'm starting to listen to the album like the Rodeo one.
Yeah.
It's called Rodeo and stuff and all that. It had a cover of like a Travis Scott figure on top of like a toy car and stuff. It was like so far like his music is decent. Like I'm not gonna lie, his music is decent. And when they're hits, they're hits. Like
Yeah.
yeah, so it's really I think he's talented. I'm surprised I never even bothered listening because a lot of like rap music like nowadays is not like really that
It's not good.
not good and stuff. But he has a lot of decent songs and he's very creative with some of his music videos and shit. If you've seen that, I I gotta give props to Fortnite and Travis Scott for that event, and it was like seen like 12 million times.
12.3 million.
Yeah, 12.3 million. So, and people were saying that Fortnite was dead and all that, and look at that.
It's still alive.
It's still alive. Pretty much, it's been alive. It's just, especially now with the whole, you know what, happening. So,
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
I'm more surprised that they were able to make it a success by just doing it at home and setting it up.
yes.
What's that?
Yeah, so basically the development is that the developers of like Epic was developing the concert from home.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All
crazy.
right, Omar.
All right.
What's your thoughts on Guilty Gear?
All right, so my final thoughts on Guilty Gear. All right. So far, let me tell you my pros and cons. Pros are it looks good, it plays good, and the my negative thoughts towards it like do you remember when you play online like in like
The net code?
the Dragon Ball Fighters and the netcode was decent in my end from my end when I tested it out.
Yeah.
When I
What
tested
about
out.
it?
Well, the only thing is it slows down during like the intro, like but that's it. Like that's it.
That might just be smoothed out in beta, to be fair.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. No, but but like the thing is though, I feel like some of the like I feel like it was kind of missing some moves and stuff and all that. I feel like maybe that's what it
Okay.
is, and they had no destroy moves either. But I think because it's beta, so
Yeah, it's definitely beta.
yeah, it's definitely beta,
Mm-hmm.
and I know they still work on it still. So which and one of my and one of the things with the lobby, like instead of like having like the chibis, like your chibi avatars and all that, walking like an open world and all that, like in Dragon Ball Fighters and freaking Blade
Mm-hmm.
2, it's like
Yeah.
it's just like 2D It's just like 2D 8-bit people like avatars just scrolling and 2-bit. That's it. I didn't really like it. I missed the chibi. I really missed the chibi.
I can understand that.
Yeah, because the chibi look even Guilty Gear even Guilty Gear Re-
Xrd,
XR like
Revelator.
yeah Revelator like in XR Rev 2 have
Yeah.
like the chibi thing. So I really miss the chibi thing because it looks really nice. It looks fucking nice. I just think it's just a missed opportunity. Like like overall they're still working
Right.
on it though. But overall I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the fucking game. Like there's no I say
I
like
don't
like
know.
like 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 for example I'm still gonna buy the game like que será, like what will be.
hmm
Like I'll still get the
Okay.
game
hmm
It
whatever
is what it is.
it is what it is. Like it will be whatever it's gonna be. I'm still gonna buy the game. And I
Right.
think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. The,
Yeah.
are there things they got to work on? Yes, there's still things they still have to work on, and I could see that in the beta. So they're still working on it though. But but I do think it might get delayed. That's
It's fine, considering
that's
our
fine.
times.
That's fine. Yeah, certain because at least on certain times, you gotta deal with that shit.
Right.
All right, so now on to our next thing. Supposedly, I'm hearing sources that we might not get a Nintendo Direct for June. Supposedly.
That's
Why
fine.
not? Why not?
Well, why do you think?
What do you think,
Oh,
Mister?
because of that.
Don't. Just
Don't.
don't say it because it's gonna be on YouTube. I don't want you to
Oh
say
yeah.
that.
It'll also be on Spotify, so if you don't, okay, whatever.
It's just that
Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
it's just call it whatever's happening right now. You supposedly
But
like
Yeah.
remember because
of the.
I think because you remember like what's it called E3 was
Oh
canceled.
yeah.
It was supposed
Oh
to be for
yeah.
June. I remember correctly. It was
Yeah,
supposed to
but
be just
E3's been in the pits for a while, apparently.
yeah. So
'Cause
and
n-
supposedly due to the things happening right now, it's like they supposedly it's not.
Yeah.
There's no plan like
Dude.
because I
Yeah.
heard I heard some companies are still doing like doing like the Nintendo Direct type thing for June though,
hmm
but like for for like yeah. So am I surprised they're not planning it? Well, I'm not surprised that if they're not planning it, like there's no point. There's no point.
I
Like
I mean the thing is that usually for E3 Nintendo's usually one
yeah,
of the biggest like people on the platform because like they usually always like show up and do like a good job unlike the other
companies.
companies. Yeah, because
Dude,
usually they're boring and then you get to Nintendo and they
it's
have the
fun.
best shit. Yeah.
Dude, you don't know how bad it can get with some of the shit I've seen.
Yeah,
no
it gets really cringy at parts and it's like, ooh.
Oof. Like
yes
coming from someone who's been to like gaming conventions like E Vegas.
it could get really
Oh,
cringy.
man, you have seen there has been some shit on the platform on E3 and on other things.
Hmm.
I've seen some shit that people got fired because of.
Oh
Well, that's
my
another story.
gosh. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's surprising because I feel like that'll either help them or hurt them.
Right. I mean, it'll give them something to talk about for the July Direct,
If there is
That's
one,
true.
because
if there is one.
Yeah.
if there's a direct plan for July, which I
But
don't
it'll
know.
get if they do a direct in July, then that's fine because they'll have a lot to talk about because of the June one.
Yeah, it's like they don't like just to let you know, Morgan. The directs are not like a monthly thing. They're more like
No, but I mean, if they don't, they're gonna if they're gonna not do it in June, they'll probably do it in July because of the thing, you know.
July or August, maybe. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't predict. I like these directs. Like sometimes people say this, people say that, but they're wrong.
You never know. It's like North Korea, where everyone thought Kim Jong Un was dead, and then he turned out to be alive
Yeah, I
just
better.
because he was on vacation.
Yeah, I better.
Goddamn amazing.
Well, it's just I'd rather stay away from politics unless it
No,
affects
I know. Let's just keep going.
unless it affects the video games or anime or freaking
Let's just keep
wrestling.
going.
That's a whole different story. All right. So now on to our anime segment. So supposedly, One Punch Man is gonna have a live adaptation movie supposedly, and
Cool.
supposedly Sony and the writers of and the writers of Venom are making it. So how do I feel about it? Well, let me.
It can't be any worse than some of the shit I've seen. It can't be as long as they put a bald guy in. I'm fine with it.
Ew.
Have we?
Oh my
Has
gosh.
anyone actually seen the Ghost in the Shell thing?
I have not seen that movie. I'm afraid.
It's oh my god.
I'm afraid to watch it.
I it was like me in the Turtles movie. I was afraid to watch it, and then I tried it, and then it still turned out to be as bad as I thought it would be. Because like
Oh my
it's white,
gosh.
it's worse. It's worse than Gods of Egypt, and that says a lot.
Hmm.
Because that movie was supposed to be an Egyptian movie with all white people. It's amazing. It's
Oh my
horrifying
God.
how you could fuck that up.
I
No
like
black people in the movie whatsoever.
Oh my gosh.
I like how you're like the only one who brings race into everything.
But it's like here's the problem. If you're in Egypt, are there gonna be a predominant? Dude, Egypt is an African country. How do you fuck that up?
Oh my gosh.
How do you cast a company? How do you cast a movie about Egypt with all white people?
Oh
Man.
my
You got a
god.
point there.
Morgan. Oh man, you always.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but damn, I just.
I'm being honest.
At least you're
There are
honest. I'll
actually
give you
no
that.
main characters that are black. So how do you fuck that up?
I do not
Oh my
know.
gosh.
I do not know. But anyways,
I forget who made that
uh,
movie. I think it's Lionsgate. I gotta look it up.
all right. So
But anyways,
all right. So
let's keep
let's.
going.
So basically what I'm saying how do you say like supposedly how I feel. Let me tell you how I feel about live adaptations.
They're
They're usually misses and
Wow.
tons
Well,
and
I mean, the last live adaptation I've seen, and it's technically a weird one, was Detective Pikachu, and that one was really fun.
yeah. Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog movie was actually good. Was actually good.
But the
Yeah.
worst, I think the worst one I've ever seen was the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh
The
goddamn!
Ew.
And then the worst, this one I seen that was not that I couldn't finish was the Street Fighter movie. I keep trying to finish that movie, and it's the worst.
Oh my goodness.
At least it made money, unlike the Mario Brothers movie, which bombed and almost killed that company. And the directors, I was watching I was watching the fucking What Happened by Matt McMuscles about the Super Mario Brothers movie, and he was talking about how both of those actors are blacklisted from Hollywood. Both of the directors, I mean. And on top of that, one character person, John Leguizamo, said he was lucky the movie gained a cult following, however much it did, and how it gave him a job in a lot of cases. And Bob Hoskins, who played Mario in that movie, was who was known for Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Before he died in 2014. He said that the directors were the worst fucking people he had to work with ever, which says a lot.
It does say a lot.
But yeah,
Yeah.
live adaptations are really weird.
Yeah. So basically, me and Fabian were watching the live adaptation of Prison School.
Ew. It's so funny, but in the wrong ways.
Yeah, I felt.
You know what's bad? You know what's really really bad?
Yes.
The
me,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, the 2014 one, the one with Megan Fox. I tried watching it, and I was like, I can't do this. Oh!
I don't know.
April O'Neil as Megan.
I don't know why people want to do live adaptations. Even the
You
even
know,
even
though,
even
my favorite,
even the Disney movie, even the Disney live adaptations of
they're
the.
so bad. Have you seen the Lion King one? It's
I
so
haven't
bad.
seen it, but I've heard it's bad.
It's bad.
And don't get me
It's
started.
so
And don't get me
lifeless.
and don't get me started with the with the Will Smith genie.
Yeah, okay, so one of my
Will
favorite live adaptations,
Will Smith
however
genie.
bad it
It's creepy. It's
is
creepy.
Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat. It's so stupid, but at the same time, when you look back at it, the video games were also very stupid.
Yes, they are.
I
It was
mean,
like,
the
have you
Dragon
seen
Ball Z one is
Oh
pretty bad.
that
no,
one? Was
no,
terrible.
no.
Wait. Which one was bad? Which Dragon Ball Z one? The
Dragon
new
Ball
one?
The live
Evolution.
adaptation.
Oh my god,
Mm,
yes.
It literally
Oh,
had nothing to do with the story or what Dragon Ball Z is in a concept. They were
It's
Well,
just trying.
They were really trying hard.
oh my
well,
god! I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at this shit.
yeah.
It's because
Did you
it's
actually heard a rumor? They're actually gonna reboot it, but it's
Oh,
gonna it's
hell
gonna
no.
it's gonna wait, hold on. It's gonna ignore everything that happened in Evolution.
So it's
So
gonna be a reboot.
yes, so they're gonna give
That's
us
fine.
a live action film revolving with the true Dragon Ball Z franchise.
I
So
don't know
yeah,
if that's gonna
Oh,
work.
I don't know how it's gonna work.
I
Unless
Though.
it's
mean,
made by the Japan, because that
A-
JoJo movie was pretty good.
Which one?
actually,
The live adaptation JoJo movie you talking about?
I liked it.
I'm kind of too scared to watch it because
It can't be any worse than what we've seen from the Phantom Blood movie. The Phantom Blood movie only had like 16 minutes ever come out because of the premiere. Rico Erikai, creator of JoJo's
yeah,
Bizarre Adventure, told people to never release this movie on DVD or at all because it
yes.
was so bad. Granted, Phantom Blood needs more than like a movie to do it because Phantom Blood takes for fucking out. JoJo needs more than a movie. It needs more than an
Yes.
OVA. It needs its own goddamn series.
yes,
Well, okay, whatever.
yes. I'm still waiting for Stone Ocean. That's what the part 6 is.
Okay, yeah, I'm still waiting for. I'm still gotta finish part 5. I was talking to a bunch of other people about part 5 and anime in general. I really want to. I don't know. Has they? Okay, whatever. Let's keep.
Whatever.
Let's just keep
So let
going.
me let me just say my final thoughts on live adaptations. I'm scared. I'm scared because you know the Death Note Netflix live adaptation.
Oh my god, I hated
Oh,
that.
wait, did
I
they
what?
turn Light into like a black person? Or
I
who
don't.
was it? I
L?
think they did. Was it L?
I don't fucking remember.
Yeah,
I
I think it
barely.
was L. I think it
I
was L.
erased that movie from my mind
I don't
somehow.
know. I like. I.
All I remember was
I.
like.
I'm just. It's just usually live adaptations for anime
I'm
video
fine
games.
with CGI adaptations. That's fine, but live terrible sometimes. They get really bad.
Yeah, they get really bad. It's sometimes like they don't even. The thing is
Makes
though.
sense
No, sometimes they don't
in
bring.
context.
Yeah, so sometimes they don't bring like. I'm not saying like you're not allowed to do live adaptations because for the art and all that. Like it's
Have you
fine.
seen,
It's
alright.
fine.
dude? But like
No,
the
but
America is the worst for live adaptations. Like they tried to make an Akira one taking place in New York. Just like, wasn't the whole point of Akira? Okay, hold on. Let me talk about this. I'm sorry.
all right.
So, back in Sony was trying to make an Akira fucking live action film for America.
I'm scared.
Akira takes place in Tokyo, I think it's Neo Tokyo, Tokyo 2 or something. No, it's Neo Tokyo because Tokyo 2 was in Evangelion.
Mhm.
Anyway, it takes place in Neo Tokyo the year that the Olympic in 2020 in the movie, in 2038 in the anime, in the manga.
Mm-hmm.
It's particularly important in the anime movie because in 2020 Tokyo was supposed to host the Olympic Games. This in real life. And then in 1988, which would have been 2019 in the fucking manga,
Mhm.
Tokyo gets blown up by a psychic
Oh,
blast. But yeah, never mind. And then all I'm trying to say is you don't make, okay. So Let me keep going. Let me just cut to the chase. They were trying to make an Akira movie in New York, which is the worst than the Tekken movie having Jin from New York instead of Japan. That's all I have to say about the matter. The Tekken movie was there are so many live adaptations that make no goddamn sense.
And the thing is, I notice people like so sometimes they don't give a crap about what they're doing. They just want to make the movie and that's it. And
Okay. So that's
you
basically
have to be true to your source material. I'm not saying like you have to be 100% accurate. No one,
but you
and
you have to be a lot more accurate than it was.
and it
Oh
was
my
because you know
We had the Hulk movie from 2003. That Hulk movie was fucking horrifying because it had the guy who who directed Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon cash in for a quick buck, and it was the weirdest thing ever. I liked it, but the comic book things was so weird. The reason this is particularly important was because Ang Lee, the guy who directed the Hulk movie and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, was mostly known for making like Chinese social dramas, like Chinese like soap operas and shit.
Mhm.
It's particularly important because he always wanted to make a kung fu movie, got him awards. But then Hollywood was like, I know what we can do. We're gonna make a Hulk movie with the guy who made Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which normally would have been fine. Give a shit. He was doing it for money. Well, okay, that's all I have to say about the matter.
Yeah, so basically live adaptations are
Bad.
most of the time bad, and I'm not
Awesome.
I'm not against the whole idea of doing a live adaptation because that
Because Sonic the Hedgehog and Detective Pikachu made me so much happier about those.
yeah.
Some nowadays, instead of being dreading it, I'm like, huh, I could watch this until I watch it, and then it's fucking horrifying.
Yeah. Then you
Okay.
remember why you hate it.
Yeah.
I love the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. It was good. I remember
Right.
I seen it with Morgan and Fabian, and we had a blast.
It
with
was awesome.
Yes, I
We
love.
we went, and then we got to play arcade games at round 1, which was the funnest thing ever.
Yes,
But
Yeah,
that's another story.
that's
I
another.
love round one. It's awesome.
The closest place I've ever been that's like that is either it's fucking Dave and
Galloping Ghost?
Buster's. I know
Uh,
Galloping Ghost. I've never been there, but I like Dave and Buster's too. Especially, you know.
Yeah, I gotta take.
Yeah.
You gotta go to Galloping.
You gotta take me to Galloping Ghost sometime.
Yeah,
I do.
have
I want to go there too, man.
Yeah, so
We
I really
should all
want to
just
go.
yeah,
Yeah, why don't we all just go one day?
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
Okay.
You guys want to move on to the final?
yeah. I think so.
Oh,
Augie,
I did. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like this anime I recently watched called Blue Exorcist. Basically, this anime is about like a preacher. I forgot what his name was. So he's trying to find like a student to train to banish the demons. And basically, the student that he trains somehow he transforms into a demon.
I have
And
a feeling I've seen this before on a Wiz anime thing, but okay, keep going.
So the only way to break the spell is is either to fight the demon or to spray holy water on the demon and to banish their evil spirit, the evil demons from their souls. But
Okay.
so I recommend watch this anime. It's really good. You can also find it on Netflix and stuff, and you can also find it on like Funimation app or whatever, Crunchyroll. So yeah. So any good animes you recommend, Morgan?
Well, new ones, outside of JoJo, no. But old ones, I got plenty of them, like Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam, or Mobile Suit G Gundam, or Saint Seiya. Saint Seiya is one of my favorite ones.
Ooh.
It's so bad. It's like it doesn't hold up because it's an '80s anime, but it was really good at the time. I liked it. I still like it. It was in the U.S. It was originally known as Knights of the Zodiac because it took like 20 years to make it to the U.S. But that's how I remember it. But then I remember, then I go back and watch the original series, and it's fucking good.
So like any good like anime streaming service that are free with no ads on it. I know Crunchyroll's one of them, but you have to pay for that one.
Hey, do I have to pay for
I don't-
Retro Crush?
I
No,
don't
I do
think
not.
so.
No, you do not.
No.
You do not.
Okay, now I know.
Yeah.
Now I can actually watch some good anime. I thought I had to for some reason.
Yeah,
There's a lot of them.
But there is there any other anime apps that I should know about?
As of right
The
now,
only one I can think of is Tubi, which is pretty good, but that one has like only a little bit of anime.
Yeah, I know. Also Netflix too. That one has a little bit of anime.
Right.
Mhm.
But I mean, I would try Crunchyroll, but that one has a lot of ads on it, though. I wouldn't do that one.
Yeah,
Tubi's okay.
Yeah, Tubi that doesn't do a lot of ads, which is good. And the latter,
Yeah.
and when they do ads, it is not that long. It's not that long. It's like kind of like ads on a YouTube video. Just go, done.
Hmm.
Get your like we just want to show you this
All
quick
right.
ad and just go back, done, out.
So, yeah, Tubi's more like Hulu, where it has like a couple minutes of ads, but like a minute of ads, but that's it.
Hulu's. Let me tell you this. Hulu's ads are bad.
I mean,
Oh.
Tubi's ads aren't that bad. They're like a minute for all of them.
Hulu likes to drag ads. Fabian knows this too.
Oh yeah, they're really long.
They're really
Oh
long,
my
and I pay for that shit. I pay for that shit.
Screw Hulu then. I'm sticking with like Tubi and Netflix.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
what's
same
the
here.
as opposed to you don't want no ads, you have to pay more. Like what's the fucking point?
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Hell no.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I'll discover new animes. I can always watch Mojo on YouTube and discover new ones, and I can actually look them up. Or I could just basically watch animes on YouTube. You know, like try Morgan. You ever heard of this well, it's not like it's not like it's more like an old anime. I don't know if you heard of it. Blue Gender.
Yes, I have. But I never watched it.
It's real. It's really interesting though, and I'm very familiar with the voice actor too, Eric Vale.
My God, Chargeman Ken is on here.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
know
God, there's so much.
You know who Eric Vale is, right?
What? Who?
Eric Vale. Do you know who he
No.
is?
What does he voice act?
He voices in Dragon Ball Z.
Who though?
Oh.
He voices Future Trunks.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and Laura Bailey voices Young Trunks. Mainly, like almost all the Dragon Ball Z casts are there. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it called? Blue Gender?
Yes.
And what is it about?
It's about like this guy and many others were put in a sleep treatment in the year 2009, but something has gone terribly wrong. It's now 2031, and the Earth or mankind is under siege to a horrifying threat. And like this woman has one mission to recover the sleepers and to bring them to base a space station called Second Earth. So yeah, I recommend you watch it. It's really good.
Got it.
Yeah. So maybe next time you guys give me your thoughts on that, and we can discuss on the next episode.
Cool.
You want me to watch? Cool. So you want me to watch Blue Gender? That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah, and then I'll choose the anime next time.
Yeah. So,
all right.
Thanks, man. All right. Oh, so what are you talking about? Oh, damn, Augie, you're actually a genius with that. You actually made a new type of thing for the anime.
Awesome.
Yes,
for the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, for the podcast,
awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
I think we should all recommend an anime every single podcast, like to watch, and it gets our thoughts for next time. Yes.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
So we're gonna do Blue Gender for. We'll figure it out next time.
All right. So
we'll watch Blue Gender, and then we'll go watch, and then I'll choose something next time, and then we'll do all something different. Okay?
Yeah. So
awesome.
I guess
thanks, guys.
So for
awesome.
So for us, I guess as Augie chose it, he goes first. Morgan,
and then I'll go.
Fabe, you want to go third?
I guess it doesn't matter.
and I go last. So that's because
Yeah.
you kind of expect me to know more about it. So I just
Yeah.
yeah.
Since like Morgan, well, specifically Morgan was actually the reason why he got me into a fan of anime.
Me?
Yeah. Or I think
Okay.
it was like actually I think it was either you, Fabian, or Omar that got me into
I think it's more
animes.
likely me.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so too. Yeah,
Yeah,
because like
it's more likely me because I told you about Death Note. Remember?
You're right. It's more Omar.
Remember
yeah,
I told
Okay.
you. Yeah, I told you about Death Note.
yeah.
Remember?
Oh my goodness, that made me discover more anime.
That's true.
Man,
Yeah.
like
So
I owe you one. I owe you one.
yeah. So
Guys, it's almost 10 o'clock. Should we wrap things up?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
we're almost done anyway. So all right. So
Cool.
yeah. So I guess that's our new segment. So
Yeah.
let me just say this. So right now, for all you like watching it on Plexstorm right now. So episode 3, the last episode was bad. It was poorly rushed. It was everything and right now I haven't uploaded to YouTube, but it's on
Mhm.
Spotify, iTunes, and Google because we might as well
Is
put
it
it.
really that bad?
Well, I don't think it was like really bad, but it was not. It was not.
It was decent.
It was decent though, but it was poorly rushed.
Yeah.
It was poorly
Yeah, I
rushed.
gotcha.
It was poorly rushed, and I think we did way better with this episode. Way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
yeah, we
So.
did. It's like
Mhm.
So yeah, so
Augie, you weren't there. It was bad. Or was that the WrestleMania recap? I don't fucking remember.
that was not the WrestleMania recap.
No, that was
Yeah,
last
Augie, you
time's.
weren't there. You were. It was
It was the
like
third one.
bad.
I was there. I was there. I just wasn't talking as much, you know.
Oh, then
I,
what year? What? You weren't there. I thought you
yeah,
weren't there for
yeah.
one. Whatever.
No, he was there for all of it. He was there for every.
yeah,
He never missed a
Really?
show. Yeah,
Shit. I don't know. I don't. I
yeah,
thought he. I
yeah.
thought he
He
had.
never.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind. Fuck it.
Yeah, so
yeah. I was there.
yeah, it was the last one. We were talking about the bad AEW episode.
Oh
Remember?
yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Now I remember. Are we done?
yeah. So yeah. So
Yeah.
basically
So
all I have to say is like we're bi-weekly now. I promise to get episode 3 on YouTube as soon as possible tonight while working
mhm.
on and to make up for that for the long time. I'm going. I can't make no promises though, but I promise that I'm gonna get for sure episode 4 on YouTube and on the fucking and the fucking like this the streaming music,
Spotify.
Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play Music.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The fastest time I ever done it. So I will say maybe like in 3 days.
Cool.
I'll
Awesome.
3 days if I'll try to get it like within 3 days instead of like because I know
Mhm.
I've been kind of being like la
Slacking.
slacking, yeah, and all that, and
Okay.
like at me acting like a
Mhm.
dumbass, like it's just
No, it's fine. I'm a
yeah, so
dummy too. I'm a bimbo.
yeah,
so
Okay.
so
so
like you
so
guys will so you guys will take my advice. Watch Blue
Yeah, of
Gender.
course.
yes,
We're gonna watch Blue Gender. Yeah.
we're gonna watch
I'll
Awesome.
start
again.
watching it tomorrow at work or some shit. It's on.
Okay.
I'll go find it on fucking somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll talk about it for like the next one. That'll be like in 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
Awesome.
and so my final thing is like I know things right now like people like right now and the whole situation right now. I just want to say like just keep doing the things you have to do. Stay
Mhm.
safe. Wear a face mask if you have to go out. Make sure you don't bring everyone. Social distancing. Wash your hands
Mhm.
and if you're sick, stay home and all that stuff
Mhm.
until things until things clear up.
Clear up.
Until things clear
Yeah.
up, and so
And settle down.
settle down and all that
Yeah.
and please and please guys like just because it's nice out don't be going out like doing parties and all that. I know it's fucking nice
Don't.
out. It just shows like for me it just shows like you don't care about anyone's health and stuff
Right.
and all that and like just don't be doing that because it just seems very inappropriate at this time.
Yeah.
I know you could go outside. I'm not saying you go outside and just lay there, but don't be like going partying and all that and everything like
No,
outside, like
especially with this whole thing going on.
yeah, especially with the whole.
Okay,
yeah.
so Blue Gender isn't on Retro Crest. I'll have to look
It's
it over.
not. It's. I know why, because it's owned by Funimation.
So I'll have to find a way to watch it.
Alright,
You have to watch it on YouTube and on Vudu and iTunes. Actually,
Yikes! I'll watch
Alright.
a couple of episodes then.
Yeah.
I'll help you. I'll help you out. I'll help you out.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Alright, so
all right.
so any last words you guys want to say?
I think I'm
Follow
good.
me on Twitter at Morgan Mills 1994. I just got 1,000 followers. I could use 1,000 more.
Congratulations!
Nice.
Woo!
Woo!
And
Yeah.
and Faye, you want to say something? Promote
Not
something?
really. I'm on Twitter on underscore Fabu Fabi underscore. That's it.
Yeah.
And
All right.
I feel like we want to get. I feel like we need to get you a Twitter, Augie. I feel like we might have.
Why?
I don't know.
Well-
That's if you want to though, but that's because we're doing like podcasts and stuff, so that way people could reach you and all that and shit.
Oh, all right.
Well, that's if you want to. It's not necessary though, but
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
it's just that so that way people could follow you, like connect with
Yeah.
fans and all that. And all. Yeah. So
Yeah.
So for me, my Twitter is at Tales the Fox 2011, and
Mhm.
my Instagram is Tales the Fox 2013. So yeah, so basically,
Yeah.
so I guess
Okay.
we'll all see you next time.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.